What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here and welcome back to another episode of my Ashes Cricket Career Mode. Today we're playing our final round robin game of the Sheffield Shield. We're pretty much locked in a spot for not only the final but to get the home final as well. So that is going to be next episode. We're taking on New South Wales. We could potentially upset them here and see them drop out well, I don't know, they could possibly drop out of the finals. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, let's go, let's get in, let's score some runs, let's take some wickets. Alright, so we haven't got off to the greatest start here, it must be said. 5-4-1-1-1 at the moment. There's only been 28.2 overs bowled and we're coming up against Chris Green, and it's outside off, we're just going to leave it. Well, I'll talk about an attacking field, and Cliff is going to play just as equally aggressive. There's the first boundary of the innings for us. Oh, what? Oh my god, what was that? It was short, I went on to the back foot, it didn't bounce, and we've gone and got out to Conway. Let's have a bloody look at the replay on this one. 8 off 19, really struggled here today, and you know what, we're not even going to get a replay, that's how bad it was. Faulkner's got to save us here. Alright, so we've severely underdone, it must be said, in the batting innings, especially considering we won the toss, elected to bat first. We only scored 200. Madison is leading the way for the New South Wales Blues. He is currently 40 not out of 28 deliveries. They are 3 wickets down. However, you'd have to think, with the way things are going, they're probably going to have 33 overs left to go today, that they're going to get very close, you'd have to think, to that Tasmanian total. Oh, this one here is whipped away by Madison. That's going to be the first runs off of our bowling. He also moves on to 44, closing in on that 50. Oh, yes, we've gone and knocked him over. Madison 1 run short of that 50. He was playing very nicely too. 49 off of just, I think it was 40 deliveries. I didn't quite catch it there, but that one there has swung in very late. It swung in just a touch, and it's gone and taken the off peg. That is a huge wicket for Tasmania in this situation. Alright, so we're coming back for a second spell. Been a little bit expensive, it must be said, in the, I guess the second half. I think we're here at the first over of day number 2. New South Wales done a pretty good job, to be fair, getting rid of this deficit. They are now 6 runs ahead, only 4 wickets down, still 3 days left to play, and Hughes is moving along nicely towards that triple figure mark. And Pattinson is very close to a 50 as well. So we really do need to go and break this partnership, it must be said, because it is starting to prove just to be a tad of a nuisance. That there's not going to help. Pushed away through the covers. Short boundaries here, it must be said, at Blundestone. Fielder's not going to cut it off. It's going to go for 4. And the score is now 4 for 210. And Hughes is on 98. Can he go back-to-back with the boundaries, bring himself up a well-deserved 100, it must be said. It's wide, it's outside off, it's cut away, but it is just going to be the single, and he moves on to 99. Oh, this, oh, could be run out. Oh, he's missed. What an opportunity that was. Pattinson looking for the single to take him to 50. He's almost run out his partner down the other end on 100 in the process. This one here is driven down the ground from Patterson. He's made his 50 as well. Got rid of that run out scare, and he's picked himself up another 4. We just can't buy a wicket at the moment. Alright, we're coming in for a third spell now. Pattinson's just gone and picked up his 100 as well. The score's now 4 for 301, so they're ahead by 101. Still 6 wickets left in the bank. And it doesn't look like Tassie are even capable of taking a wicket here. I think I had one edge. We had the edge that went through slips that didn't carry. And then I had another one that didn't carry to the keeper. But apart from that, there haven't been any chances. There's another one. These edges are starting to hurt us. Hughes has moved on to 132. And the partnership just continues to grow for the Blues here. There's another one that's gone through. Hughes is now moving towards 150. He's on 145. Pattinson 129. And New South Wales are just absolutely cruising along here. The runs just keep flowing here. It's almost as if the pitch on day 1 and day 2 has just completely changed. We have got rid of Hughes, but it has brought Neville to the crease, and he's playing very aggressively. Moved on to 25 in quick time. There's another one. I'm honestly left scratching my head. I don't know what else I can do. The runs are just coming for fun at the moment for New South Wales, and they're moving on. They're closing in on 400, and I mean, this pitch here didn't actually look that good on day 1 when we were batting. It looked tough. Oh, finally, we get the breakthrough. Neville's gone for a huge heave-ho. He's clean missed it. We pick him up for 36. New South Wales still really in control there. 6 for 399, a lead of 199. We've picked up our second, and we're just going to have to try and bounce back here and bat really well in the second innings. Right, so we're actually not doing... We're not doing good by any stretch of the imagination, but New South Wales did declare their innings at 7 for 452. We were the leading wicket taker with 2 for 73. Patterson finished up 179 not out of 243 deliveries. In reply, Tassie are doing a fairly decent job. We've got 400 on the board ourselves for the loss of 5 wickets thanks to a ton from George Bailey, 138, and 112 from Jake Doran. Now, we are still in day 3. It is only about 2 o'clock, so there's still plenty of time left in this game. We lead by 160, but you'd have to think that we will need to get a decent score here on the board. Probably a lead of somewhere around 300, maybe 350, and then look to try and push on towards the back end of today and the start of tomorrow. And that there is an absolute glorious shot to get off the mark with a 4. Oh, full bunger, and that's put away too. That's going to be the second 4 of the innings for us. This is what we need. We need quick runs at the moment. We need to get New South Wales in chasing 300 or so at the start of day 4. Just full bunger, put away. Oh, nicely worked away there, just using the pace. Conway's been bowling quick this whole innings, and we have just used it, run it down to third man, I think for our third boundary of the innings. Oh, and this time we've gone aerial. There's no one straight down the ground, so if it's full and it's outside off, that is where it is disappearing to. Second 4 of the over, 4th of the innings. Oh, that's beautifully worked into the gap. 3 4s coming off the over. That's an expensive one from Conway. Tassie will be happy with this, though. The lead's now up over 200. Oh, and this here is just cut away off the back foot. Short, wide, outside off, and helped along its way. It's going to trickle to the boundary for another 4. Oh, and this one here is full and wide and outside off, and it gets exactly the same treatment, almost exactly the same spot, and that is 4 more. Oh my god, what the hell? Why do I continue? I just need to honestly, off the quicks, off the spinners, just get rid of the shot of running it down to third man, because that is majority of our dismissals. That is how we go and get out. Dorsius has got the wicket. He's got the breakthrough. Caught by Sandhu. Cliff gone for 32 off of 24. Tassie now 7 for 475, I believe, with a lead of about 230. Right, here we are coming in. Very impressive Sheffield Shield record, it must be said, on our debut. Rizwan currently 51 off 51. Nick Maddinson, he was the danger man in the first innings. 22 off of 37. 12 overs left to go today. They are just the 1 wicket down, the New South Wales Blues at the moment. And we want to just try and see how many they are. So the target's still 255. So it's still, you know, 180 runs away. You'd have to think with the quality of batters and the way they batted in the first innings that should be fairly easy for them to get. And Rizwan has just taken this game by the scruff of the neck. He's striking it over 100 opening up. Sorry, and he's got these New South Wales Blues off to a superb start. And this here's on the legs. That's worked away as well. It's going to be the second boundary of the over. Not the greatest of starts here, it must be said, by Cliff, and all these runs are crucial. We've got to get that line and length sorted quick fast. Oh, lovely shot that from Madison. It's probably not going to have the distance to go. In fact, it's just going to be the one. That's quite surprising. I thought he timed the pants off that one. Oh, there we go. We get a wicket, second to last ball of the day. It's the big one of Maddinson. He was good in the first innings. Cam Boyce taking a beautiful grab, stretching out. I think to his, stretching out to his left, and he's taking it one-handed. It was an absolute beauty. We're going to have a look at it here. Now, this technically should be stumps because there's no point doing just the one ball. But this is Ashes cricket, so Gibson is probably going to have to come out here for one ball, which to me doesn't really make sense. We get our first wicket of the second innings, third wicket of the match, and would you believe it? Gibson is gone. First ball, he has absolutely creamed it to Webster at square leg, but we've got our second. It means we're going to be coming back on day number 4 on a hat-trick. Alright, here it is. We've got 3 slips, we've got a gully, we've got a hat-trick ball here, second over of day number 4. Can we get it? It's a big expansive drive from Rizwan through cover point. Well, just probably the covers actually, to be fair. He gets a single, so no hat-trick for us. We do, however, pick up those 2 wickets. That's going to help us personally. Probably too little too late for the team, it must be said, with just 100. Oh, I was going to say, with just 140 left to get, we don't get the hat-trick, but we get Hughes with a little inside edge. Now, that is crucial as well, because he was very good, and by very good, I mean 180-odd very good in the first innings. Gets the little inside edge, and it's gone on to hit middle and off, and we will take that. That's our third now of the innings, third and 4 balls as well. We're on an absolute roll here. Oh my god, what? You honestly wouldn't have thought that this game would have gone as close as it did. Curtis Patterson, man of the match, no doubt. 179 not out in the first innings, 105 not out in the second. We pick up 3 for 27 in the second innings to go with our 2 for 73 in the first, but New South Wales getting there just narrowly. They were absolutely cruising. We'll go and have a look at the second innings. So 1 for 19. After that, they were 1 for 111 before we went on that bit of a spree. I think we picked up we picked up Maddinson, then we got Gibson, and then we got Hughes, I think 2 balls after that. That was all we did manage to go and do, but the chances were there, and we did have an opportunity, but Pattinson was able to bat through with the tail, get himself the 100, get New South Wales home. Now, this is not ideal, because we are probably going to be taking on this side in a week's time in the Shield final, unless something absolutely crazy has happened in the other results. So we'll go and have a quick look at that before we wrap up the episode. Alright, so as we can see there, the Tasmanian Tigers have finished the Australian State Shield, why that's in there twice, I don't know, in first position and have qualified for the final. So as you can see, on the 15th of March, we'll be taking on New South Wales in a first-class game at Blundestone Arena. That's going to be next episode. So essentially a replay of the last round-robin game, I guess for the right to be able to call themselves Sheffield Shield champions for the season of 2018 and 2019. But we will have to wait until next time to see what happens in there. Do hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, remember to give it a like, smash that thumbs up button. If you are new, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, ka kite anō. See you soon.